Hey water signs, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be a water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces monthly reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the overall energy, and then we'll go into home and family, health, well-being, your career or finance, and then love and romance. So make sure that you stick around until the end of the video. If you would like the extended version of this reading, where we'll get into all of that for free, just make sure you're on my YouTube channel, Divine Interventions. You can find a link in my bio for those on TikTok. Alright, let's get into it. Water signs. Let's see what your overall energy looks like. The first card flew out on the floor. So we got friendship in reverse with psychic abilities. There could be some friendships that are on the rocks, or there's just maybe an unsurety of, maybe an argument or a conflict. Some of you could be leaving behind old friendships in general. We've got well-being on the bottom. This card also did want to come out before I was even shuffling for you guys, just when I was kind of meditating on your energy. Psychic abilities with friendship in reverse. I feel like, yeah, there's a knowingness, a feeling of a friendship that maybe isn't as steady as you would like for it to be. And then we've got commitment and courage. So commitment speaks about, what are you committed to? What are you willing to be committed to? What friendships or relationships, do you need in your life? And which ones do you need to maybe release for your own good? This could have been a block to some of your psychic abilities, this relationship. There's just something here that, it's some kind of conflict here. But your psychic abilities are being strengthened at this time, especially with the courage card out here. Courage to me is Leo energy. It's strength. It's associated with the sun, which is our source of vitality, of strength. So we're looking at friendships, and we're going to get some tarot and go a little deeper into this before we get into the rest of the topics, like I said. Let's see, we'll get a couple now, and then we'll go to the extended version after. We got the King of Swords. Yeah, there's some clarity here and something shifting big time with the Tower out here. The Tower can be chaos, but it can also just be a big change. Something is falling apart. Somebody is gaining clarity. So I do feel like this is a relationship that, somebody is choosing just to move away from. There could be, I just see it as like you're wanting to like really tap into your gifts in this relationship for whatever reason. It had some strife, it had some conflict. Somebody wasn't seeing eye to eye. And so now it's like it's this choice to rebuild. We got the Empress. This could have been affecting your home life, if you have children, things like that as well. Yeah, I just feel like you're better off, right? Look, it's a letting go. Don't stay stuck in this, because we just have to. And then on the bottom we've got the Devil. Yeah, there was some toxicity with this friendship. It was definitely holding you back in some way. For whatever reason, it was maybe blocking some of your psychic abilities, or at least not allowing you to tap into the full potential, because whatever this relationship was, it was just kind of yeah, there's just something that's going to be different for everyone, right? But there's just something there that, I don't know if maybe it was because you were putting too much of your focus into this relationship and not enough, and now you'll have more time to dive into, you know, what your inner gifts, your inner world, the expansion within. Laying this new foundation, releasing old conflicts. With the Tower, it looks destructive, but honestly, after the Tower comes this beautiful awakening, or like this rejuvenation energy. And it's up to you to choose and to figure out what you want to do with your next steps. Do you, you know, it's completely up to you, but it's just a message of evaluating your commitments, evaluating your relationships, and especially those that may have some toxic traits that could be like potentially holding you back. If you'd like the extended version of this reading, make sure you're on my YouTube channel. I'll see you there. All right, guys, coming straight back into the extended. Thank you guys so much for interacting with the video, liking, sharing, commenting. All of it helps to achieve a further reach, and it's really appreciated. All right, so we're going to get into home and family for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The first card that we had come out is Seeing Beyond. Look at this. Look at this energy that's coming forward for you guys. Seeing beyond and psychic abilities are one and the same. And seeing beyond is number 36, breaking down to a 9, manifestation. Somebody is able to see things a lot clearer now. Some of you guys could be actually literally opening your third eye. This is about your vision, right? It's about the capacity to imagine something, to look beyond the material, beyond the obvious. It's the realm of the transpersonal. It's energy of options and possibilities. This is about getting out of your own way and discarding your projected outcomes. Allowing yourself to see beyond into, you know, the vastness of potential. Right? We're all gifted with this magical ability of imagination, and when we open to it, we become a conduit for this divine vision that's greater than our own. There's two ways to view the world and to co-create with it. And one's from a face value perspective, you know, what you see is what you get. And the second is allowing your imagination to see beyond what something is right now and move into this place that doesn't yet exist in the material world, right? It's this cosmic playground of possibility where you can see it into a future where anything that you imagine has the potential to become real. If you use your imagination faithfully and consciously, avoiding the traps of fearful projection and drama, you can literally connect to any reality you truly want to experience. When you open yourself up even further, you're often gifted with a divine vision. And as a practice, you can reimagine that vision over and over to strengthen it. And as you channel these visions through you, you become a superconductor for the world. Don't worry about the timing of things. That's up to the universe. Just know that what you've imagined or what you are imagining forming in the invisible will definitely be delivered into the material world. Your job is to continue to imagine, right? Take a few steps forward, imagine some more, and the universe's job is to make it real, right? It's a beautiful partnership. Some of you guys could be manifesting a house, could be using your psychic abilities to enhance your home life, even like with your children. some of you guys could be, so what I'm getting is some of you guys could be like literally teaching your children to tap into their psychic abilities. Look at this. It's in a loving way that I'm hearing is just creating this new generation of beautiful beings. I'm seeing it as like a gathering of old souls. Yeah, and so what I'm getting right now is that there are these beautiful newer souls that are coming in purposely under our generation, because we intended to do this, to awaken at this time and then to share our gifts with our children. Or with the children. You don't even have to like necessarily have children, just like, you know, the younger generation in general. It's this beautiful connection. We got 22, tender embrace, master number, mastering the polarities. It's a remembrance that you are protected. Some of you have some ancestors that are coming through really strong right now. It's a sense of empathy and benevolence. We got number 43, breaking down to a 7, spirit of gratitude. I feel like there's just something really beautiful manifesting here. It's through the power of prayer and communion with the divine. It's I just feel like this is like spirit saying, I see you, I see the work that you're doing. It's beyond exceptional is what I'm hearing. We have number 45, breaking down to a 9, manifestation. Beyond the ordinary. This is about trusting in the invisible world without understanding it. Right? Recognizing that some things can't be known in advance and aren't meant to be grasped intellectually. There's this awareness that everything is as it should be, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's beyond what we can grasp or understand. It's the ineffable part of life, the mystical. Some of you guys could be doing some things around the home that are catching others' eyes, might really stand out at this time. Let's pull some cards for, let's see, what are we going to go with? I think we'll go with Rider-Waite. For health and well-being. We've got the 6 of Cups and the Hierophant. There's a spiritual lesson here. This is intertwined with your health and your childhood. Something could have happened as a child. And before I was doing your reading, I actually was tapping into this energy as well, this childlike wonder, which invokes healing. Yeah, I just feel like the more that you can be in this place of joy, of, you know, childlike excitement and fun and adventure, the more your body will relax, loosen, and be in a place that gives it the opportunity to heal. They say laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, I just feel like finding ways to express yourself, finding ways to celebrate healthily. You know, celebrate, find ways to, I'm hearing like maybe a little ritual or ceremony that is just, I'm just hearing a lot of laughter coming together. We got the Four of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool in reverse. And the King of Cups also in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like this is the flip side, obviously. It's this energy, you know, when you are constantly in a place of worry or fear, negativity, loss, grief, there could be some abandonment shit that's coming through, that's been coming through for a minute. It's like there's this disconnection that takes place. You become disconnected from Source because Source is love, right? Source is pure, unconditional love. And when you get wrapped up in illusions of fear and separation, then you end up in dis-ease. Emotions become imbalanced. You become used to the negative emotions, deception. And it's just this downward spiral moving away from Source. Whereas if you can come back into this energy of excitement, of childlike wonder, joy, adventure, things that are fun. If you think of it as a child, you weren't sitting around worried about bills all the time, or worried about so and so, or the politics, or any of that, right? You were focused on, how can I play? Right? How can I have some fun? And that's the lesson in here. It's like, I don't even want to say it's a lesson. It's just the key, right? I see it as a key, a gem for you. Take it if you will. But there's definitely a lot of heart healing that could take place here if you're willing to allow it to happen. Meaning, you have to consciously choose to be in this state instead of this one. This state of worry and fear and separation, abandonment, that's big for some. I think that's big probably for everyone. There's some kind of abandonment, even if there wasn't like a huge abandonment type issue. This is something that is deeply, I feel like, deeply rooted in many of our, in our DNA. It's something that really needs to be healed, looked at, felt, understood, and released. Yeah, especially if you're somebody that worries a lot or catches yourself in these negative thinking cycles a lot. This might not be for everybody. It depends, how much work you've done. But yeah, it's just a reminder. You can step into your inner child at any time. Some of you guys, if you haven't done any inner child healing, that might be something that is really beneficial for you. Let's look at career and finance for my water signs. For career and finance. There needs to be a slowing down here. There's some kind of conflict. I think it's in the mind. We got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is my card for meditation, the need for stillness, the need for recovery, right? The need to get your mind right, basically. Think clearly. And then the Page of Swords is could be some new information coming in. Something swirling in the mind space. And then the Five of Wands, it's like there's some conflict here. Something needs to change. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. For career and finance, there's something, I think, in your thinking space, in your thought space, in your head, that's causing some conflict here. Swords are of the mind, right? So this could be real or imaginary. It could be just a fear. Definitely there could be actual literal conflict at work, but yeah, I just see this as it's up to you. It's your choice. It's your decision what it is that you're going to focus on. Right? The Seven of Cups, it's like there needs to be a choice here. But there's options, right? You have all these different options. Maybe some of which you're not even seeing at this time. Because with the Five of Cups, it's like you're focused on the wrong shit. You're focused on the loss instead of the solution right now. So there needs to be some action taken in the thought forms, okay? Are you constantly thinking that you're not going to be able to achieve something? Are you too busy focused on loss? Or, maybe something happened that didn't go quite your way? Bring yourself back into the now, back into your body. Allow yourself to clear your mind, to center, ground yourself, and then focus on solution. Okay, because focusing on the loss isn't going to do anything except perpetuate more loss or more, financial lack. Instead, right? And I always like to point out on the Five of Cups, he's so busy focused over here on the spilled cups that he's not seeing the two behind him that actually still have something in them. Okay, again, that energy of gratitude is going to be really important at this time, especially around in your career or finances. If you can see it in your mind's eye, you can achieve it. So what are you seeing mostly in your head? Right? When you're envisioning your career or anything really, but what are you seeing? Are you constantly focused on the wrong shit? Or can you picture, imagine, use your imagination like we were talking about, and like they say, fake it till you make it for some. Maybe some of you are having conflicts, just for an example, at work or with your business. And so when you close your eyes and you envision work, that's what you're seeing. And so you're manifesting more of it. When you could, and you have to do this consciously, and it will take a little while. You have to have patience. But the more that you can picture or imagine or pretend in your inner world that all is well, or simply even just the practice of gratitude, right? Because the universe always gives you the same vibration of that which you are. So the more that you practice gratitude, for example, the more things that you will have to be grateful for. Whereas the more that you imagine this conflict and you continue to revisit that conflict, you're only putting momentum into that conflict. And so the conflict grows. It's just like, you know, the war on drugs. You know, I hate to even say that word because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't even know if that's a word I can say here, the W word. But it's true. It's, you know, the more that we focus on the battle, the more momentum the battle has. Whereas instead, if we could focus on solution, right, then the momentum goes into solutions. Okay. Lastly, let's look at love and romance, and then we'll get some advice from Spirit. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. Drop into the comments. Let me know how you like this style. I'm switching it up a little bit. You guys that have been following me for a while know I just kind of go with the flow. Whatever comes in is what I go with. So yeah, just let me know if you like this spread. All right, for love and romance for my water signs. For love and romance, the first card we have is embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Ooh, I feel like this is like a mirroring or like a projection. It's like, you know how we see our flaws through others? Like, the universe has this beautiful way of showing us, and it's really just us showing us, essentially. But, you know, where we need to heal. If we, for example, allow somebody's frustration to really bother us, that's a key, right? There's something, you know, anything that bothers you, you should be looking at. Like, why does that bother me? Why? Because we're going for a state of balance, right? So when we're bothered, it's out of balance, right? Neutrality, not allowing anyone to get you unbothered. And it takes work, but that's what's coming through. It's like how we can see keys of stuff that we need to heal within others. And then we got separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Interesting. Some of you could be, and this came out earlier as well, right? Some relationships or friendships even. I know this is for love, but there's something here with a separation. And then flirt says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Interesting. You got this could be the one. Huh. You've already met your romantic partner you seek. You know, it's interesting when I read that because I instantly think of me. And I know that's weird, but it's not when you know vibration. So what my guides are bringing up is just how when you emulate that state that you want, you magnetize to you that same vibration. So I just feel like this is like a very lighthearted energy of, yeah, for some, maybe you actually have met the one, right? And that's awesome. But I just feel like it's just this energy of vibration that keeps coming up. And then we got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here, attraction here. Yeah, I told you, I was feeling that magnetism, that we got twin flames. Your passion ignites. Okay, yeah, so that just absolutely confirmed it, because again, if you've been watching me for a while, you know my take maybe on twin flames isn't the same as everyone's. I think of the twin flame energy, which for those that don't know, I would just recommend looking it up. I'm not going to go all the way into that spiel here, but I feel like the twin flames is the union between the feminine and the masculine qualities that we carry within ourselves. Like every single one of us has masculine and feminine qualities, and when you come into union with yourself, it's like it's a remembrance. It's the mind body connection, and yeah, that's what I'm feeling here. I just feel this as, listen, if you're in a separation or there's been, you know, some kind of contrast, live your best life. You know what I mean? Just live your best life. Be the vibration that you want to come back to you, and then trust and know that all is well, that everything's playing out exactly as it's meant to. Look, as soon as I picked up this this deck, it came mirror. I was just literally talking about mirroring, how you mirror each other. It says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflecting our wounds, introspection. Any more messages? We got not enough. Frustrated in relationship. There's a lack of confidence or self-sabotage. Maybe some fear or ego issues. Perhaps some jealousy. Interesting. So somebody's feeling like they're not enough, or just somebody's feeling like this relationship is just not enough. Like you're pouring in more than what you're getting out of it. And I know this is kind of a pretty big theme in the collective right now, especially we got Mercury retrograde, which causes us to reevaluate situations. And then we got boat. Awesome. Receiving what you need. Progression. This is movement forward. This is about closure as well. But it's moving forward. It's movement forward. It's like some of you guys could be actually letting go of certain relationships so that another really beautiful relationship could come in. Just make sure that you are emulating the vibration that you want to magnetize back to you. They keep saying that over and over, okay? We got heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart, getting together. This is perfect union. Yeah, so you know, it could go either way. Take it how it resonates. As with all of my readings, energy is very fluid, not linear. So obviously you're gonna have to take this as it resonates. But for some of you that are single and that this is resonating for you, you stay open, keep your heart open, keep staying in that vibration of gratitude, of having enough, of love, of childlike fun and wonder, and see what happens. Interesting. We got sunglasses. Somebody could be watching you. This is an energy of watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Some of you guys could not be seeing clearly as well, is what I'm picking up on. Like your perception could be a little foggy. We got palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Flexibility is really standing out. And then we got soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contracts. Interesting. So somebody could be really checking you out, honestly, or this could be, you know, whoever you had the discrepancy with could be kind of lurking. But I I wouldn't really give it too much of your attention. You are gaining this stability, right? You're releasing the shit that's no longer in resonance, and you're leveling up. And what's coming out of it? Love. Whether it's love with yourself or love of actual, like, your soulmate energy that's coming in. On the bottom, we have Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting. So there's something coming, okay? There's definitely something coming in. Keep your vibe high for sure. Look, on the bottom, we got playfulness. I told you. Laughter's the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember that love is the greatest healer. We got imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I freaking love it. Let's just get a couple moon magic cards for advice to wrap this up, or not really advice, but affirmations to wrap this up. We've got, I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Yeah, as I said, some of you guys could be seeing kind of cloudy, so just make sure that you're bringing yourself back to center, grounding yourself, calming the mind, not allowing the outside chaos to mess with your ineffable self. I let go of the anxieties of others. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well. That's interesting. And then we got beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. Yeah, like I said, you guys, childlike wonder. Allow this month to be your month of childlike wonder. Okay, see what happens. Remember, it takes 21 days to ingrain a habit. So maybe just finding something each day that you can do that's fun, that's exciting, that's adventurous or playful. Okay, thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting. Let me know how you felt about this video. If you liked the spreads, how I went about it. Yeah, let me know. Do make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys.